Hi, so glad to have you here. Today we're going to talk about fats on keto and how you can use them. One thing about keto that's different is you can eat fat. You can eat a lot of fat. And in fact, using fat will help you stay fuller longer. So please don't forget to add your fat. I don't care if you have a lot of weight to lose, eat your fat. Your fat is going to help you sustain this way of eating. It's going to help you stay stronger, longer. You have two sources of energy that you can use. You can either use sugar or you can use fats. Now, the sugar is the carbohydrates, and you know as well as I know, you give kids sugar and they're wild and crazy for about 10 or 15 minutes and then crash. So then the kid has to get something else again and got to eat and then crash. Same thing, I don't care what kind of carbohydrate you are eating, you're doing the same thing. So you eat and then you're tired. And then you eat and then you're tired. And that is not a way to sustain your energy. A better source of energy is fat. You can eat your fat and it is a more stable. It will keep your blood sugar stable. It will keep your ketones stable. So make sure you're eating your fats. So I've got some here, and I'm probably gonna have to lift them up because I'm noticing you probably can't see very many of these. So my first one is coconut cream. Now it has coconut water and guar gum. Guar gum is a thickener, and you can shake this up. You can put it in the refrigerator. You can put it in the freezer. This is good for your coffees. This is good for making desserts. It's a little thicker than your milk, but it's not quite as thick as whipped cream. So it's a good fat. Coconut cream. So then I've got coconut oil here in Arizona. It's today the high was 105. So this is liquid form here, but in the wintertime it becomes more of a solid. Again, this is something that you can use to cook, or you can make a fat bomb out of this to make a dessert. So this is a very good option. Some people call this beef tallow. This is, I made some some ground beef, and what I did was, instead of just dumping the grease into the trash can, I save it. So I've got little chunks at the bottom and a little bit up at the top of ground beef. This is great for cooking your meat or any kind of vegetables. So that's a very good option. Here is the one I use the most, and it's kind of messy, but this is my bacon grease. I bake a whole pan of bacon and then I just drain it into my mason jar. Of course, we have butter. Butter is good for everything. Then we have pork belly. I have never made pork belly. I've had pork belly before. It's unprocessed bacon. It isn't cured or anything, but it kind of looks like bacon. Then we have olive oil. And I also have regular bacon. Bacon is a good source of fat. It's got some protein, but it's a good source of fat. MCT oil is good for your salad dressings. It is good for coffee. It is really just kind of a versatile, you can cook with it. It's very versatile. One of my things that I want to let you know is the kinds of oil is important. These are the ones that I would recommend. I'm sure that there are others. Let me make it go down here. These are the kinds that I would recommend. How about that? Can you see that? I hope you can. But I would recommend those rather than your canola oil, your corn oil, your vegetable oil, shortening. Look up what shortening really is. You will not put that in your body after you find out what that is. That is nasty, and I can't believe that it's not food. Let's just put it that way. It's not food, and I don't want anybody to eat that. So these are all good for salad dressings. You can even make, I've got a recipe, I'll link it below. I've got a recipe from Cast Iron Keto. I'm going to stop for a moment on this because Cast Iron Keto has got a lot of recipes, and they're made from cast iron skillets. Almost all of his recipes are like that. I think it's a man that does it, maybe not. But he has a hot bacon dressing that he makes. Very good. It's a salad dressing made with bacon grease. And then Perfect Keto, which is a food company who has lots and lots of different keto products, but they have a recipe using olive oil. It's an olive oil vinaigrette. And Low Carb Yum, also a very good keto recipe blog that she has, a balsamic vinegar olive oil dressing, so it's very good. Cook all of your vegetables. If you're cooking your vegetables, make sure you're putting oils or butters or tallows or some kind of fat in them. That will help you digest your food better. It will also help you bring up your fat. I don't care if you have a ton of weight to lose. You're still going to need that fat because that's going to be your energy. And then also, if you are using more meat, and sometimes we eat our meat and our meats are not very fatty. So like your chicken, like your strip steaks, those kinds of things, those don't have a lot of fat. So what you want to do is you're going to put some butter on them. And I have a recipe, or recipes, excuse me, there are 12 flavored butter recipes. They're from the ketodietapp.com. So look at those, and I noticed that there were some that were sweet. So you could use that as a fat bomb or a tasty treat. But don't be afraid of fat. Fat is your friend. Fat is something that will help you stay on this diet and will help sustain your energy. So if I missed one of these, please let me know. Please like the video. Please share with your friends. I am so excited to be doing this, and I'm just wanting so many people to hear about this. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.